Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and today guys, we're taking a look at Turbo Dusk Mane Necrozma in Standard. This is a deck that I've been wanting to look at for a while now. I wanted to look at Dusk Mane Necrozma with Garbodor, because it is a pretty cool deck. But the Turbo version has been getting some hype recently, and we're going to try it out on PTCGO, and we're going to see if this deck kind of lives up to the hype that it has definitely been generating. So to start things off, Dusk Mane Necrozma is super good, obviously. Now we see it mainly used with Magnezone, and again, Garbodor has also been seeing some play with this. But now we're going to be looking at it with a turbo build. We're just going to be playing a lot of ways to get the energy back. We have Prism Star Solgaleo, we have Registeel, we have Rayquaza. So there's a lot of ways you get your energy back, and this kind of deck has been doing good with Garbodor, since Garbodor is like another turbo variant of it, because it still plays like these turbo heavy cards like Registeel and Solgaleo, and we're going to be using it today as just a more turbo version. We have more like backup in the deck than just Dusk Mane Necrozma. Some of the support that we are going to be running, we have Baby Mew. Baby Mew is a Psychic type, and then it can use Dusk Mane Necrozma's own attack. Not only is it a Psychic type, meaning you can actually hit stuff like Lucarios, which are very popular right now. You can hit Buzzwoles for weakness. Also, just being able to not have to attack with Dusk Mane Necrozma while taking one-shots most of the time, and also while only giving up one prize card, is super important, and this is why Baby Mew is in the deck. We got two of them. I was even considering Marshadow GX, but I'm not going to play it, because I don't want it. And again, with stuff like Registeel, we have ways to get our energy back with Turbo Arm. It's a good way to put 30 damage on the board too, if that ever becomes relevant. And we do play Celesteela as another backup metal attacker. It's a little more easier to build up. We do play some DCEs in this deck, which we'll talk about why they're in the deck in a minute. But we can use Celesteela with double colorless energy, and it does benefit pretty nicely from that. So Celesteela does put in work in this deck. And we also, of course, play a Dawnwings Necrozma. The reason this is in the deck is just for invasion. The problem you'll find with these type of decks is your Dusk Mane Necrozma will be stranded in the active after doing an attack, so then you can just do invasion and go back in. But we do play multiple cards like Guzma. We have 4 Guzmas. We do play 2 Acerolas. Just all ways that we can take stuff out of the active spot and put them back in. Like again, like Baby Solgaleo may be good with Radiant Star, but it might get stranded in the active spot if you don't have a Float Stone on it. Same thing with Registeel. Both of them have huge retreat costs, so just playing Dawnwings can help us out a little bit. It's not a very good card though in this type of a deck because of Zoroark GX. So this is why I'm a little leaning on not even playing this card in the first place. But we're going to try it out anyways, just to see how it'll work for us. And if it does end up working, if not, we can easily take it out for something else. And we do play the one Rayquaza. It's a more efficient way of getting energy back on your Dusk Mane, because it gets 2 energy on instead of just 1. So I like it a little bit more, but it does need a DCE. We do play 2 Tapu Lele-s with Wonder Tag for our supporters. And that's all the Pokemon. We got our 3 Dusk Mane Necrozmas, and that's about it. And we are going to now look at the items. There's quite a few. We got 1 Energy Switch. This is a very cool card. You know, you can move an energy around. Potentially, thanks to Max Elixir and whatnot, maybe it could work and you can actually pull off another Dusk Mane Necrozma attack following your Energy Switch. So that's kind of the logic why we played this. We do play 4 copies of Max Elixir in this deck to be able to charge up our Dusk Mane Necrozma very quickly. This is one of the reasons why I like having this in the deck. It's just being able to, spam this. And we do play a total of 12 metal energies. That's a lot of metal energies. We have a lot of metal energies in this deck. So Max Elixir is very rare that we're not going to miss it. So we can easily use Max Elixir to charge up our Dusk Mane even quicker. We do play 2 Nest Balls. Notice there's no Bridget in this deck. There's no Bridget, there's no Fan Club. All we have is Ultra Ball and Nest Ball. 2 Nest Balls is the way to go here. 4 Ultra Balls, since this is standard in any deck. We do play 2 Acerolas. Not only is it a very strong card to retrieve your Pokemon, it also allows you to put something out of the active spot and bring out your Dusk Mane Necrozma. That's the logic behind Acerola here. For draw support, I went with 3 Cynthias, 2 Ns, and 3 Sycamores. The reason I'm not playing 4 Sycamores is because I feel like it's just better to play 3. I honestly don't really like having 4 in this deck. There's a lot of important resources. Like, you might end up discarding like 2 Guzmas or something like that, which you don't want to end up losing. I feel like Sycamore can be a little devastating because we do play high amounts of cards like Guzma, Max Elixir, Float Stone, Fighting Fury Belt, and that's why I don't play 3, because you might just discard like 2 of them and you don't want to lose them, you know what I mean? So, even though it is good to get energies in the discard, I still feel like it's better just to play 3. And we do play 4 Guzmas. It counts as a switching card, so we are playing 4 of these. Now, the other cards in the deck. So, we play 4 Fighting Fury Belt. Now, you're probably like, why would you play 4? Well, look at this. So, Fighting Fury Belt will give your Celesteela 240 HP. It will give your Dusk Mane Necrozma 230 HP. It will give Baby Solgaleo 200 HP. It will give your Registeel 170 HP. It will give your Mew 90 HP. It gives your Pokemon that extra HP. It's better than Choice Band because, to be honest, Choice Band is kind of useless in this deck. Yeah, you can, I guess, do 250 with Meteor Tempest, but that's not really needed. You know, Metagross barely sees any play anymore, so it's like, who cares? Like, the extra damage doesn't matter. Besides, you can finish them off with Turbo Arm or Turbo Storm anyways. But that extra HP makes you so bulky and so tanky, and actually even can give Mew a fighting chance against a Buzzwole, because a strong energy will usually be what puts Mew down. But because of Fighting Fury Belt, Mew potentially can take a hit from Buzzwole, which is incredible. That's one of the reasons why I think Fighting Fury Belts are good. And we're just going to go Savage mode and play 4 of these in this deck. We're playing 4. Same with Float Stone, 4 Float Stones. We need that free retreat to keep constantly going back into your Dust Manes or another attacker after successfully, you know, charging them back up. That is why we do play 4 Float Stones. We do play that 1 Dawn Wings also if we ever need it. We do play 2 DCEs to be able to use Turbo Storm, but we can also use a variety of other things. We can use Rocket Fall, we can use Meteor Tempest, and actually end up just getting rid of a DC and a Metal Energy. So we actually save energy by using the DCE to get rid of Meteor Tempest. That's one of the reasons why I like having Meteor Tempest in this, the DCE, because you can actually use it with Meteor Tempest, and you don't have to get rid of as much energy. But, you know, that's why I like it in here. We can use it with Rayquaza, Lele, Celesteela, and we can use it with Duskmane. We can also use it with Mew to copy Celesteela a little easier, so that's why I like that. And we play a total of 12 Metal Energies. I think 12 is a good amount. Even 13 might be a bit better, but I think 12 is just right on the dot. This is Turbo Dusk Mane Necrozma. Let's try it out on PTCGO. Let's see it in action. Let's see if we can wreck some news with this deck and have some fun. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, here we go. Let's get our games with our deck. Let's see what the first matchup is going to be against. Hopefully we can show off like Mew if we play against Lucario. Looks like we're up against Zoroark, which I'm fine with. We'll go for a coin flip. We don't win it, but that could be good if we can actually pull off like a turn 1 donk. I don't know. Maybe this deck could use like an Octillery or an Oranguru. I think that wouldn't be bad either. If you want to throw in, you know, try to make room for an Octillery or Oranguru, that'd be pretty good. Maybe just take out the Dawn Wings Necrozma. Probably not going to need it, but if you're not playing against Zoroark, you know, it does come in handy. Alright, there we go. That's a bit of, you know, not a bad hand. I will take it. We'll start with the regular art, and we'll bench the full art, because why not? It makes me wish I was playing the Garb variant, because if I was playing Garb, obviously, you know, we'd have a bit of an advantage, because we could shut down his abilities, which would be pretty nice, but we're not playing the Garbodor variant. He's playing a Alolan Dugtrio. This is going to be slightly overkill, but at least we don't have to use our... We don't have to use Meteor Tempest. We can just knock him out with Claw Slash. We can even use Mew. Not really the matchup I was hoping to play against, to be honest with you, because it is kind of a meme deck, and it's not really an interesting matchup. He does get rid of 2 Field Blowers, though, which I'm kind of happy about. He does have Zoroark. I mean, maybe we could win by just using Guzmas on Zoroarks. There's a belt, so we will do this, we will do this. We'll have to get rid of... Well, we'll probably just do Guzma, or not Guzma, sorry. We'll do Sycamore, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. I could do Cynthia. Don't think there's a point in doing Cynthia, though, in all honesty. I think we can just get away with doing Lele here. Hopefully my internet doesn't poop out on me in this game. That would be really annoying. Kinda do want to do Cynthia. I mean, it's fine. We still have 3 Guzmas. I wanted to keep the Guzma. Part of me was like, maybe keep Guzma, but honestly, like, it's like no point. There's no point in keeping it. So we'll play the Sycamore. If it wants to play, thank you. Okay. Max Elixir, Energy Switch, Nest Ball. So we'll do Nest Ball for... I think we'll get... I mean, he plays Zoroark, and that's kind of why I don't want to grab Dawn Wings, but I kind of do, because, to be honest with you, I don't know, if I had a Float Stone, I'd probably maybe even grab Baby Solgaleo here, and then Ultra Ball, and then we could definitely go. We could have done that. I'm fine with grabbing Dawn Wings, though, because we can get a Float Stone, which we have all of them, right? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of risky because Zoroark, but I think if it pays off, we'll be okay. And then next turn, the plan is just knock him out with Claw Slash and potentially knock out a Zoroark GX if he decides to go into that to try and put early pressure on my Dustmane. We still have our 2 Ace Rollers. Play, holy cow. I hate my internet with a passion, and we will end our turn. Right. Getting a little stressful because the internet bar keeps popping up and I don't want to get disconnected, especially if the game ends up, you know, going well. So we will see a Sycamore, so no Guzma, so we don't have to worry about like a Zoroark coming in and Guzma me. We'll see if he ends up knocking me out. He doesn't have any like Starmies in play. And he just hit triple Zoroark off a Sycamore, because why wouldn't he? Zoroark is clearly rigged. That is actually kind of bad. The fact that he just hit triple Zoroark, that is... Well, how is that even... How is that fair? Okay, if we can draw a Max Elixir, I might just come in and knock out Zoroark here. That would be fine by me. We can draw a Max Elixir. That'd be a really good draw. I don't think he'll take a knockout this turn. I mean, if he does, then I can actually then just do Sun's Eclipse and knock out a Zoroark. The fact that he got rid of two Field Blowers, though, tells me we should be safe from potentially barely getting knocked out, because 230 HP is a lot of damage to do with Dugtrio. And he's getting rid of Ultra Ball. Okay, that's fine. This is kind of scary because he just casually got 3 Zoroarks off of a Sycamore, which is insanely ridiculous. But we'll see if our Dusk Mane Necrozma lives. He does. Okay. I think he's doing 120, yeah. So let's see what we draw. Okay. So we'll just knock him out here with Claw Slash then. So we'll do Cynthia. I was actually considering Acerola there, which maybe I should have done, but it's fine. So we'll do Invasion. Actually, first I'm going to Nest Ball for Solgaleo. Then we'll do Invasion. I know we're not getting knocked out next turn. He's probably going to go into another Dugtrio. So I think I'm going to save the Max Elixir. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Kind of seems uncoordinated. If I put Fenny Fairy Belt on, we will have 110 HP, so we'll still get knocked out by Guzma. I do want to play this Max Elixir, though, I'm not going to lie. Maybe I can build up Lele and then knock out these things with Energy Drive. But I think I'm going to hold... Well, I do need a supporter for next turn, too. Well, I'm probably going to Acerola. That's why I don't want to do the Max Elixir now, because I'm going to probably Acerola this Dusk Mane Necrozma. So we'll take him out, and we'll see what our prize is. Another energy isn't too terrible, I guess. Would have preferred an Ultra Ball, though. So he's going to bring out the Zoroark after all. So it looks like he is going to dedicate an attack, which is fine by me. So we can just knock him out with Meteor Tempest. So he's going to trade. He does have a lot of trades, which is kind of annoying. But it's fine. If we knock out Zoroark, you know, we can help ourselves in the prize trade a little bit. He's getting rid of energy. I mean, that's not a good thing for him. The only way he can really get energy back is with Mount Coronet. We don't really have a way to get rid of that, but that's only 2 energy at a time. It's not really helping his case. Alright, so he does get Dugtrio. Is he going to go into Dugtrio? He could do Skyla. Okay. I wonder what he's going to grab. He's going to grab a supporter for next turn. That's fine. Might even just deck himself out at this point, to be honest with you. He's going to go down to solo card. And go figure, he would play 3 Field Blowers. That is just awesome. That's amazing. Incredible. 10 out of 10. Would play this game again. We do have a belt in our hand, but it's kind of useless on this guy at this point. So I guess we're going to give up this guy. And there's a good draw. So we'll do this. If this Max Elixir doesn't hit, this could be kind of interesting. But it does. It lets me play it. I could put the belt on, but we're going to get knocked out, right? We'd have 130 HP. Actually, I think we can take a hit here. Because we'll go to 130 HP. And he would need a Choice Band to knock me out. He probably has. He hasn't played one yet, and I'm assuming he plays Choice Band. So maybe that's kind of useless. We'll do it anyways. We'll see if this actually pays off. And we will Meteor Tempest knock out the Zoroark GX. We're going to go up in the prize trade, which is good. We could... I mean, he's not going to end me. He grabbed a Sycamore, so I doubt he has an end. We'll take our 2 prizes. More energy is okay. There's a Mew. Mew could come in handy, too. Though he is resistant, it's easy to knock him out with Mew. I don't know. Actually, maybe Mew's pointless. So he's going to bring out a trio. He's going to go for the knockout. We have 130 HP, though, and I doubt he plays... Energy Recycler is a little annoying, but it's fine. I doubt he plays 4 Field Blowers. If he plays 4 Field Blowers, I might quit this game, but I doubt he plays it. And it's going to be hard for him to knock me out. If he does knock me out, we're going to have to go Radiant Star. But we still have 3 Guzmas, so options of knocking out Zoroark and going around a trio are there. So see if our Dusk Mane Necrozma does live the turn. Hopefully the Sycamore just didn't give him anything good. That'd be greatly appreciated, PTCGO. Really wish we were playing Garbodor. Make things a lot easier, because this whole engine of getting the energy is with Zoroark. Garbodor would wreck him. Does he not play Mount Coronet? I have yet to see him Mount Coronet. He may not even play Mount Coronet. Gold Rush. Does this knock me out? He has a huge hand. He probably will knock me out. But that's a lot of his energy, though, so it's fine. That is a lot of his energy that he's burning to do that. So we'll put Mew down. I do have to watch out. This guy will get knocked out, so I might have to end him. He hasn't played a single Guzma yet, which is annoying. How many energies? We have 5. Okay. But what am I going to Lele for? I am to 4. Just 5 cards. Does end to 4 matter at this point? We'll go down to 3, and that might not be good. I mean, I guess we'll let him... Pardon me. Maybe I could have Guzma to Zoroark up, but I mean, if he has Guzma, then he can just get out of that. We'll end him. I gotta watch out, though. Dawnwings might get knocked out here. Max Elixir is pretty big. We got a Guzma, which is pretty good. So that's definitely gonna help. We can do Radiant Star. And we can put 5 energy. So we can go 1 here, 1 here. Do I want to build up Lele? Because we can knock him out with an Energy Drive. Or do I just want to build up Mew also? Yeah, I think we'll build up Mew. Because we can use Energy Drive on Mew, so that makes more sense. And if Solgaleo can live, we'll be in a really good spot. But we'll have to see. I am scared that Dawnwings will go down. That's the only thing I'm worried about here. But he's got to be low on metal energies. Like, he might play Fisherman and stuff, but it's like, there's no way he's going to be able to keep this up forever. If he knocks out my Prism Star Solgaleo, though, we might be in some trouble. But the logic is I knock him out with Mew, and then I win the game with Dusk Mane Necrozma. That's kind of my logic here. How many energies do I have left? So we got 8 in play, none in the discard, and there's Guzma. That's what I was worried about. Now he just needs 2 prizes to win the game, which is kind of scary. But we can knock him out here with Dusk Mane. If we get Fighting Fury Belt, we might be able to ensure the game. We can actually just Sun's Eclipse him too, I just realized. Getting rid of a Duck Trio. We do have to watch out though. We'll see what else he does here. Kind of regret putting down the Dawnwings, but you know, it did still come in handy when we had it, I guess. It's still like whatever. And he's still gonna get Zoroark, so oh my gosh. Still double Zoroark. That's not good. We might not be able to win it. Well, I don't know. We'll might have to knock him out with Mew here, which I think we'll do. Mew does knock him out, so we'll have to bring him down with Mew. I wouldn't mind drawing an end though. I doubt we'll draw it, but Celesteela, do we put him down? No, it doesn't really matter. Well, he might add me to 1, actually, so it does matter. So put Celesteela down, we will Sun's Eclipse, knock out Zoroark. Let's see what our prizes are. DC's not bad. We'll see if he has game. Hopefully he doesn't, though. He's going to need a lot of cards, though. And he has to take out a Mew, so we'll see if he has the game here. Bringing out Lele, he definitely is playing Guzma then. He's going to need a lot of energies, though, and he's played 11. There's no way he plays, like, 20 energies. There's no way. There's no way this guy plays 20. He's going to need, like, triple energy retrieval, 5 fishermen to, like, get a knockout. We'll see, though. I wouldn't, well, even if I did get a belt, it wouldn't have mattered, because he can... And he says, well played. Oh, he concedes. Okay, I thought he had game. I was a little salty there, because I thought I lost, but we're good. That was a funny match. I mean, the fact that he got 3 Zoroarks off of that Sycamore was super bad, but, you know, even after the intimidation, we still were able to come out on top and somehow win the game, so I'm pretty happy about that. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty scary match. I thought he had game, though, but he didn't. Baby Mew coming in clutch. That's why I like Baby Mew. So we'll see what we're up against next. Looks like a Garbodor deck, which is fine. The only thing that could get in the way, though, is Trash Lunch, because we do play a hefty amount of items. So we start with Mew. Probably doesn't matter at this. I mean, if he plays Garbotoxin, Mew's basically useless. So we'll start with Mew. We'll see what he opens with. Probably a Trubbish or an Eevee. Drampa. Okay, so we could put down Registeel. We'll end him. Do I want to do Cynthia? We'll end him, actually. Screw it. I don't want to give him a new hand, but we'll still do it. Don't know why he put Espeon down. Okay, we did get a... Ooh, no energies. That's what? 4 Max Elixirs, 12 energies, and we didn't hit one. That's really shocking, actually. I don't know how we didn't get energy here. Part of me does kind of want to retreat into Registeel, but I think I'm just going to hold Mew in the active for now. Mew can chill. Mew's not really doing anything. He can take a hit. He might just do Big Wheel, so it's fine. This is a bit of an awkward Sycamore, though. I mean... 2 Float Stones going down kind of sucks. If we can draw like a Dawn Wings or a Nest Ball, that would make this a little stronger, though. We'll see what my opponent does here. So he puts down Trubbish, so he is playing Garbodor. But again, you know, resistance, plus we're really tanky, so... Garbodor shouldn't be too much of an issue, hopefully. Though it does suck, we have to Meteor Tempest a Garbodor. So that kind of is a bit of an issue, so we'll see. So he does do Lele. He's going to probably do Bridget? I don't know. He's not going to grab anything. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why he didn't grab a single supporter there, but can't complain. I guess he's doing Big Wheel then, but it's still weird that he didn't grab a supporter. He's not really establishing much of a board. He's not even going to do Big Wheel. He's going to Righteous Edge me. Alright, cool. We drew a DCE. We could copy Turbo Drive, actually. I don't know if I want to actually play this or not. We can copy, like, Turbo Drive or something on Rayquaza. But that's asking for a lot. I think we just do the Sycamore and just suck it up. See what we get. Alright, that's pretty good. Now I kind of wish I did play the DC. So we'll put down Solgaleo, Ultra Ball for probably Rayquaza. Well, hold on, is the other DC in the deck? It is. Actually, probably just grab another Dusk Mane Necrozma. We'll see if this Max Elixir hits, because then I'll go into Registeel. Alright, nice, sweet, it worked. We could put down Dawn Wings, but I think I'm going to hold on that. And we'll just Turbo Arm him for 30. And we'll put an energy on our Dusk Mane Necrozma. That is one item, but we have so many more items in play, and he's probably got a Field Blower in his hand, I am almost guessing. So I'm not too confident that our Float Stones and Fenny Free Balls are going to stay on. So he's going to put down Garbodor. Trash Lynch is interesting because, you know, we got to do so much damage to it, but it's whatever. We'll see if he gets rid of my tools, and then we'll have actually a few more items in the discard. And then Trash Lynch's damage is going to go up a little bit, but the minus 20 hopefully will come in handy. And we'll see what he does here. No Po-Town. I almost said Chaos Town for some reason, but no Po-Town tells me Berserk won't knock me out this turn if he is planning on doing that, which is nice. So Registeel can do some more work. We can do 30. Yeah, I was going to maybe set up a Claw Slash knockout, but Claw Slash's damage output is just not strong enough. He's actually going to do his own Guzma on my Mew, so it looks like he's going to take me out with Trash Lynch, which is, I guess, okay. I mean, he puts another item in the discard, technically, but Mew almost served no purpose in this matchup, to be honest with you. Because he's not playing Lucario or Buzzwole, like, yeah, we hit Espeon and more, it's like, whatever. Doubt he plays Dark types, so we'll Sycamore. No Max Elixirs. We got a bunch of items, which I don't really want to play, so we'll just Turbo Arm him here for 30, and then we'll just Suns Eclipse him next turn, and Acerola the Registeel and save it. Hashtag smart thinking. He hasn't played a single draw supporter. I guess he's like saying, well, I have big wheels, so it's like I got access to that. I could also just Suns Eclipse knock out Trampa, which won't be back. Actually, one thing we could also do is double Turbo Arm this thing, and then he's actually going to be in range of getting knocked out by Suns Eclipse. He's going to put down Trubbish. He's going to Trash Lynch me for 40. I don't even have to do, because we don't even lose to Berserk, which is funny. So we'll just probably just attach. He's doing 40 damage, you know, whatever. Could Ultra Ball and then keep building up, but I think I just knock him out with Suns Eclipse. Even spread out the energy a bit. No, we need Lele, so I think we'll just knock him out. It's a little overkill that I'm doing 250 damage to a Garbodor. I did want to do Guzma, but I am going to try and conserve my items here as much as I can. So we'll just take our prize, which is Cynthia, which is not bad. And thanks to Float Stone, we can just go back into Registeel, or we can go into Solgaleo. But we're going to knock him out anyways with Meteor Tempest. We'll see if he does end up playing Chaos. Why do I keep calling it Chaos? No, it's not called Chaos Tower. It is called Po-Town. We'll see if he goes Po-Town. Okay, I'm trying to fix this thing on my wall, but it's like slanted. Alright, he's going to do a Lily, so he does have a supporter. We'll see if he's able to do the 180 damage. That could be bad, and then we could potentially get knocked out following that. But no N is pretty good, because our hand is kind of nice. We have a lot of resources to work with. Does he get the 150, 180 damage off with the Choice Band? Nope. He just puts down Garbodor with no other... Okay, no Po-Town. He has to play Po-Town. There's no way... Unless he's playing Multi-Switch Rainbow Energy, I guess we don't have to worry about Po-Town then, which, I mean, doesn't matter. We don't play any evolutions, but it is what it is. No Po-Town for my opponent tells me he just does not have anything. Does he even have the 80 damage attack to at least soften me up a little bit? Does he have a Field Blower? What does he have? Does he have anything? Let's see. He's going to put a DC on Tapu Lele. He might retreat into Lele, which, I mean, doesn't really matter too much. Cause it's not like he can even finish me off with Garbodor anyways, because we've only played 3 items. And I don't think I'm going to be playing that much more. So does my opponent have anything? I think he's going to do Big Wheel here, which I don't think is a good idea, especially because I can also just N him, which I'll probably do if he does do Big Wheel. We'll shut him down from doing that, and then we also take a knockout here. We can really punish him for even wanting to do this. He's actually going to just Choice Band the Garbodor, which I guess is smart, because we do have to end up playing a lot of items, but still, it's, like, questionable. And he's going to just Righteous Edge me for 20. So I'm actually just going to hold the hand at this point, and we drew a Guzma. I think I'm just going to hold the hand so he doesn't do much damage with Garb. And we'll just attack him. Just smack him for 230, and then we'll go into probably Solgaleo, and we'll take our 2 prizes. Cynthia and a Metal Energy, so pretty good actually. We might get end at 3, I'm assuming we will. He's going to bring out Garb. He can do Trash Lynch, he can do some damage. I might even just Acerola. I think I am going to do that, unless he ends me, but we will, if he doesn't end me, I'll just do Acerola, and we will bring out probably just Prism Star, because we can do Radiant Star and get more energy on board. He's going to Float Stone the Lele, he's going to do Rescue Stretcher, he's probably going to do a Sycamore here, because he's playing all these cards now. But we're in a commanding position, yeah, he does have an end, no. That is pretty bad. We are going to lose that pretty good hand. I should have maybe float the Dawn Wings, but if I see a Field Blower, then I won't regret that. Yikes, just energy. It's not very good. Parallel City, okay, wow, that is super annoying, and we have no way to stop that either. This is tough. I don't know what to get rid of. I guess Dawn Wings. The only reason I got rid of that is because, I mean, we have 4 Guzmas, we have Acerola, we have lots of options to get us out of this parallel, like this stuck in the active lock. Choice Band? Why are you, what? Huh? You put a Choice Band on, I mean, sure. So he's gonna Trash Lance me. He's not gonna do a insane amount of damage, only 70. There's an Acerola. Good draw. So we will bring out, she's doing what, 70? He's doing 40, so we can probably just bring out Registeel again. He doesn't have a lot of Pokemon in play, so there's like really not much use of bringing out Dusk Mane. So we'll just Turbo Armor him for 30, and maybe we can set him up to be knocked out by just a Claw Slash, which is the logic here. And again, we haven't played that many items. Hopefully we can draw something soon. We don't play. This is why I like the Oranguru Artillery, but we don't have a way to get rid of this stadium either. So this parallel state is going to be in play for a while. He's actually going to end me to 3. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we can get the Cynthia or like a Guzma off of this. That'd be fine by me. There's a Guzma. No energy though, which is unfortunate. There's an Eevee, so he does play Espeon. He's charging up Lele, which, I mean, I guess he wants to take a big knockout on me, but I don't think that'll work. Plus, I can just Guzma it if I ever need to. Like, we draw an energy, which might happen, you know. Just Guzma. We're going to take a few hits here, which is nice. There's a Float Stone. So we're just going to Turbo Arm the Garbodor once again and just put an energy onto our Dusk Mane Necrozma. No, we haven't found so many Max Elixirs, though, which is unfortunate, because maybe it is kind of nice if we could try and build up a couple Dusk Mane Necrozmas just to guarantee that we have 2 in play, but it's whatever. So we got 5 energy in play, we have 1 in the discard, so that's, you know, we still have quite a few energies left. That's 7 in the deck. Potentially, I think 1's prized, but we've taken most prizes. So he might go for Divide too at some point, but he has to retreat Garb. And again, we can just knock him out with Claw Slash here, and I think we'll do that. Though we will take some hefty damage from both Lele and Espeon. That might not be a good idea, but it's fine. Especially if he does Psybeam me, we'll just Guzma. We should have game actually next turn, if we can draw an energy. He's actually going to do Guzma on my Necrozma. That's a little annoying. And he brings out Lele, which is even more annoying. If we can draw an energy, though, I'm fine with this. But if we don't draw an energy, sad boys. God, hopefully we can draw one. We have 50 left. It's not the end of the world. Oh, what? He's not even... What? What are you doing? I don't know why he's not finishing me off with Lele, but that's fine. We drew a Cynthia, which works. Okay. I don't know why he didn't finish me off with Lele there, but I'm fine with that. I think at this point, it's safe to just burn these Max Elixirs. Come on, stop being bad, Internet. I do not have time for this foolery. I think I'm going to spread out the energy a little bit too, because why not? And we are just going to Claw Slash and knock him out. Look at that. We don't even need to do Meteor Tempest. So we'll take our prize. A Guzma or energy would not be bad. Mew's pretty bad. But if we do get knocked out, we'll have game. We have game anyways, most likely with Meteor Tempest, but it's whatever. I think we're safe to win the game unless he goes into another Trash Lance here and knocks me out. Which he could do. We've played 8, 100. He's doing 100, so no. Ultra Ball, so we can grab Lele. He could end me to 2, which might be bad. Maybe I should have just put all the energies on Dusk Mane Necrozma. I probably should have done that. Rip me, bad misplays. But I wanted to play it safe and put energy on Solgaleo in case he tried something. Probably should have played it safe. Yeah. Or probably should have, just played more aggressive and said, hey. But again, if he did also go into, like, another Garbodor, right, it's like, thing. So he's actually a Sycamore, so he's not even an enemy, so, if he does take a knockout here, which he is doing, because he's doing 120, we are going to be safe. We are going to be able to Lele and probably do either supporter or we can just Max Elixir. So we basically have game here unless he puts Garbotoxin up. If he puts Garbotoxin up, we might not have game if this Max Elixir ends up whiffing, but we should have game here no matter what happens. So that is all Gucci. So let's see what he does. He does do Sycamore. He will dump that hand. Does he find Garbotoxin to shut me down for potentially getting Lele to a supporter? Or is he going to go into Trash Lance? Trash Lance would be worst case scenario. But he's probably going to take the knockout here. Because he can't knock me out with Trash Lance. I don't think he would need a choice, man. He's played a few. I doubt he'll find it. If he wants to Trash Lance, it's whatever. But if he doesn't, then he just knocks me out Lele. We should have game here with our Dusk Mane Necrozma. Hopefully, we should be able to wrap up the game. He's charging up Lele even more. So that tells me he is going for the knockout with Lele. Kind of questionable, but it's fine. He might even side beat me, which he might actually do. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that, but we'll retreat. So he is just going to knock me out here. He didn't even need to put the energy on. Don't know why he did that. He could have put it on, like, Trubbish, but, whatever. I'm not going to complain. So bring out Solgaleo, and all we need is an energy to win the game. So we will Ultra Ball first of all, get rid of Rayquaza Mew. We do have our Lele. How many energies are in the deck? 4. So we'll definitely do Sycamore then, if this doesn't hit. Which it does. Look at that, we have game. Alright, never mind. We don't even need to risk Lele for a supporter. We just straight up have game. So we'll be able to wrap up this game, and we can just Meteor Tempest, knock out this Tapu Lele-GX, winning the game. Turbo Dusk Mane Necrozma. I like this deck quite a bit, man. I do. I think the only thing I would probably take out is the Dawnwings Necrozma. I kind of feel like this deck does need a Stadium, or even just like one Field Blower, just to be safe, to be honest with you. I feel like that would be good, and we do get 25 coins, so we get a nice amount of coins. And this is why I like this deck. It's very commanding. It's very intimidating to play against. Does he play Potown? But yeah, no, he doesn't. He plays 2 Parallels, but it's why I do like playing this Dusk Mane Necrozma Turbo deck. It is very commanding because of the fact that you can just, you set up this like insane board with all the turbo cards you have. It's very intimidating to be able to just have your Dusk Mane Necrozma have 230 HP, and the fact that it can just sponge so many hits and that it one-shots everything is insane. But yeah, hopefully I showed up the deck pretty well. We did end up playing against a Zoroark deck, which works, and we also played against a Garb deck. So we played against 2 of the more popular decks right now. I don't know why I'm not running into much Lucario or Zoroark, which I wanted to play against, but, beggars cannot be choosers, I guess. That's what my professor told me. So this is basically it. And again, if I were to edit the deck, I would probably take out Dawnwings Necrozma. It didn't really serve much of a purpose, to be honest with you. Like, we did use it once or twice, and it did come in handy. But again, the Zoroark meta might be too much for this card. I wouldn't mind, taking it out. Again, I really think this deck needs some sort of a Stadium card. But I don't know what else you would honestly remove from here. Like, everything kind of serves its purpose. I think, if anything, you could take out the Dawnwings. Again, I think this deck having a Stadium would be good. And if you were to add a Stadium, I think Parallel City would be the best one to add, because it would help against Zoroark. And you can also use maybe, like, I don't know, you could play Mount Coronet if you really wanted to, because it does kind of benefit you, because you get energy back in your hand, I guess. Field Blower would also be a really good card to have in this deck. I think this deck could use some tweaking, potentially. But other than that, I think this list is perfectly fine. I think it's a pretty fun deck. We didn't get to use Celesteela, but it's fine. But anyways, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to help me road to 3,000 subs. Can we hit 3K subs by the summer? I want to see if we can hit 3K by summer. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys on another PTCGO video. Thanks for all the support recently. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good day. Peace out, and goodbye.